Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been a little while since I covered a new game on this channel. We're going to talk about Drox Operative 2 by Soldak. So, you don't know Soldak. They've made other games like Bin's Curse, things like that. They make basically ARPGs, but with a big spin on them. They focus on making the worlds extremely dynamic and kind of full of life that happens with or without you. And that's kind of what I love about the games, and what I love about other games to do the same sort of thing. You know, things happen. If you don't do anything, something happens. If you do something, something happens. You can have a big effect on it. Now, they take this and put it against an ARPG formula, so you go around, destroy stuff, and then get new stuff, new gear, and repeat. But when you add in that dynamic aspect, it gets really cool. And in Drox Operative 2, it is in space, so you escape it. One neat thing about their start screen is this is like actual gameplay that you'll see in the game. So these are just NPC factions fighting against each other. If you have a different ships fighting against different factions, this will look like it did. But I've been kind of obsessed with this game lately, actually. It's really good. It is early access. It's on Steam. But, you know, it is fun. So let's get into what you can expect. We're going to start a new ship here. There are a bunch of races you can choose from. Each one has a different set of bonuses and extra slots. That's kind of the big difference between races and factions. So let's see, the good old human, you get an extra human crew slot. There is crew. Crew is like an item. We'll see that. But they get to do a mine and a computer boost slot, different bonuses, different ship types. The Utopian, they got the Dryad, the Scavenger. And then there's other options you can do, like hardcore, unlucky, poverty, bare bones, no life. So you can really customize your gameplay, or you can randomize the whole thing about all the options. Let's see, Cortex, I believe, are kind of like engineers, so they get +3 to engineering, computers, a battery component slot. So there's all about ship energy, which we'll talk a little bit about. The hive is, you know, typical hive mind. Human's always good, but I don't really like the mod component, so I probably won't go human in this run. Scavenger's kind of neat. Thruster, they get defense per helm point, a damage multiplier per tactical point, so that could be cool. Let's do that. Let's pick a random ship name. Alright, so on this screen we set up this sector, and that's basically the game area where we'll be playing. You can adjust all sorts of things, including difficulty. Now, the difficulty, you need a ship level. So that's kind of the interesting thing about this game, is when you beat the game, you beat it at a certain level, and then you continue on, basically start up a new game using your same ship, but you can start to use different difficulty levels which affect the drops and things like that. So we're just going to keep this all normal, and we want to get, like, getting up to 100 is kind of the goal, but we're going to start at the beginning. So let's create a new sector, and here we go. Alright, I don't need all these help things, so let's get rid of those. Alright, so no sector modifiers, none. Sometimes there'll be all sorts of crazy modifiers for the sector we're in. You have a ship stash and a shared stash where you can store things. Controls are WASD, so W is your forward thruster, and then you turn with the others, and S doesn't want to do anything. But we have our first planet. Oh, and then to use the jump gate, let's do that real. All right, so we don't really know about anything else yet, so that's nothing here. But the gate is how we can get to other sectors within this area. But let's start the gameplay here. So you can explore planets. Do a little scanning. Alright, and there's an anomaly, so we can scan again. And we found an automated mining facility on Dallas, which will give 25% mineral production. Now, right now, there's not too much we can do with it, but the enemy faction, all these factions in here, you're not part of any faction. You are actually independent. You're the Drox Operative. Ambush. So this is what kind of combat's like. Alright. So, speaking of combat, right now we have a cheap laser cannon that is on our right click. And that's it. So we have 2 cheap laser cannons. We can look at our character, not our character screen, our inventory screen. And we can see that cheap laser cannon. That's currently our only weapon. We have a cheap pulse plasma thruster, a scrounger component. These are the race specific. So these are where you can put certain things that only your race can use. And it has all the ARPG trappings, like increased components chance, increased find chance, so all sorts of stuff like that. You can shoot asteroids. These asteroids are actually the planets. So, oh yeah, on that planet we found automated defenses. That's what kind of popped up at us. You can take a look at the map. And now it's basically time to explore. So there's anomalies. You can look at. These are just kind of fact enemies, so they're not faction enemies. Real quick. So we got a chip. So basically a chip is like a gem or something like that. Let's take a look now. Okay. And it does have the whole identification aspect, so you can identify things. So this chip will give a +1 to max power load. Power load is here. You have to consider that when choosing components, as they will drain power. So there is limitations. Each chip kind of the enemies have all sorts of different behaviors. Some will use laser weapons, some will target you and ram you. Some will lay mines, some will use missiles. Crate of guerrilla weapons. So that's something you can sell to a faction. So a faction may have a quest that needs guerrilla weapons.
Shields down.
Needs a better equipment here. Alright, got some light plating. Ooh, some technology. Wormhole. Oh no. So I went through the wormhole. So that puts us now, if we look at the sector map, into this Sejimi system. And I am pretty damaged at the moment. So let's take a look here. We can use the emergency nanite repair to fix our hull. we did get a new crew member. So a tinker, he gives +1 to a bunch of things, including tactical. So we'll add, this guy's considered a light component, crew's considered a light component. So we'll add that. We also got some cheap armor plating, which gives +24 to that. We can add that. Now it's over there. There is an install time. We got technology. If needed, a race will pay good money for technology. So we can right click on that, see what it does. Ramjet drive. Okay. Alright, so we are good to go. However, now we're in this system, and it's only one-way wormhole. So we're not talking about DS9 wormhole here. System map. So we gotta find the jump gate. Nothing in that. Got a chip. And we also got a nuclear drive. Now, if it was useful, so this is a heavy component. Up top is heavy. We could place the heavy component here and get more power, but we don't really need that. Let's identify that chip. +6%. Find components chance, but we don't have anything that takes a chip at the moment. I guess we should briefly discuss how you win and how you lose. So you can win and lose. There's a bunch of ways to win. So military, diplomatic, economic, fear, legend, and Drox Guild Quest. So it's almost like a 4X game in that there are several ways to win. But you're also, if you don't do anything, you're on the way to lose. So if we lose too much money, we could get kicked out as a Drox Operative. If we have a diplomatic loss, like we're at war with everyone, we lose. So we don't want to be at war with everybody left. And we can also lose militarily if a race conquers the system with the sector without us being allied with them. So we're really, trying to manipulate the galaxy here as a Drox Operative. Right here. I'm not a big fan of this gun. There's a nice ones that are nice. Give me some more technology. That's always good. Nuclear swarm missile tech. All right. So hopefully we should be finding a faction. Ooh, a bunch of stuff here. All right. Let's see what we got. Can I identify these? All right. So we have an improved laser cannon. Sorta. It's not really. It's a different rarity, but it is not much better. We got a battery recharger, which will give us energy regen. We also got nuclear missile, and we got a budget dual laser cannon that can go in a heavy slot. So we could improve our laser cannon, or we can use this dual laser cannon that's +40 energy load. What are these? So this will take a lot of energy. So let's equip this one. And we can also equip the missile. And now what we do is down the lower left. So right click, we'll use the laser cannon and the nuclear missile. So let's see what happens. So left click laser cannon. Okay, so the laser cannon, the nuclear missile's not working yet. Or it may need a target. That may be what it needs, so we'll go find a target. stash of credits. Credits used to buy things. And now we'll explore a little. So there's our missile. Yeah, we needed a target. You can't just fire the missile without anything going on. The missile's nice though. I like it. Ooh, a bunch of credits. Very nice. Once we see a faction, we can buy stuff, and that's where there's a whole. That's where a lot of the game tends to happen, is with these factions. Explore the planet. Ooh, an antimatter field. Never saw that before. Alright. Ooh, we got some nice stuff there. Let's see. An EMP. And microwave satellite heat controllers, so these can be useful to planets. That EMP weapon looks interesting. As does that cheap dual laser cannon. But let's... Whoa, that's a big explosion. I don't know what that field does. That was the first time I've ever seen it. Some more planets to explore, a bunch of planets. Rich mineral deposits, very nice. So these will be nice for some faction to colonize. And we really want to get a faction to win. It's kind of one of the ways to go about winning this sector. And there's another mineral. There's another magnetic field. I don't know what those do. It's too much technology. What goes on here? Ancient library. Alright, let's get that tech. Bunch of nice tech. We can also, let's take a look at our character screen while we're here, so your character can level up. So we can, for example, if we want to get a better ship, we can upgrade command. Next ship at 4 commands, so let's do that. Now we have light for that. So our ship got a bit bigger, and we actually gained a light component. Put that battery recharge in there. What is this? What happens if I fly to 3? Can I fly through it? Alright, so that's how death works. I'm guessing I should not fly through a magnetic field. That was what's interesting. That's the first time that I ever seen one. Alright, so we can use the jump gate, but it's not activated yet on this end. So we have to find the faction that owns it. So right now we have our black box is stuck there, which is like kind of an Alright, we'll continue our exploration. A nuclear power plant, that's going to be useful. That nuclear missile is nice. So we actually don't need the nuclear power plant yet. We did get a budget swarm nuclear missile, but that's not better than... It's not really better than what we have. Is it? I guess it is. Let's try it out. Alright, we have both installed now, so I'm curious what this will do. There's a lot of experimentation that goes into playing this game. the factions are not too active yet. We can expand our cargo bay too. Let's see. Okay, we got it here. We can see what our new. Oh, there's a vendor. So there are NPCs like these wandering vendors. I just destroyed the vendor by accident. Alright, a recharge station. Uh-oh. I don't think I wanted to kill that guy. But, alas, oh, so we discovered the brunt race. Oop, this guy, there's 3 anomalies on here. Valos had a massive impact in the past. Rich mineral deposits. Ancient artifacts. So a bunch of interesting stuff. A treasure map? That's the first time I've seen that one, too. Oh, so we got a better nuclear missile. So, use that. Where's that treasure map? Accepted, find the hidden treasure quest. All right, let's take a look what that is. So we got the hidden treasure, known location, Betelas. Now, I don't know what Betelas is. Is it a planet or is it a sector? I'm not sure. All right, we have a brunt plant. Here we go. So, one nice thing about this game is factions. You can do quests for them without even knowing it. So, we were destroying those yellow storms. They wanted us to do that anyway, so they'll pay us. So let's solve that. All right, welcome to the planet I can't even say that. I'm not gonna try. Let's trade. We definitely need to sell some stuff. They only have 198 credits worth of stuff to sell. Actually, I want that back. Alright. Where our power load is getting kind of high here. We don't need that EMP. We definitely need space. Get as much, so they don't have enough credit. So, but the issue we have now is, all right, let's get rid of this swarm missile. Power load's going to be a problem. This is a yellow, so is there anything we can sacrifice? Well, we could buy back our laser here. So let's do that, actually. And we could install the cheap laser. And then we can install... I want to get this computer in there because it gives some nice bonuses. So let's get rid of this weapon. Let's put the computer here. And make sure to put the laser in the right part. Alright, we're good there. They actually have an improved laser to that. Buy that. Battles are still raging around us. Our missile just took care of them. Alright, we gotta still dump some stuff here. Luckily, our buying stuff still defend our credits. That also improves relations with the factions. which we'll discuss at some later point. Alright, we want to keep that. Keep that. Sell that. Okay, let's move that here. These are the goods that we... technology. I always like to keep these around too. Alright. Discover that tech, free up a spot. So now we can do, you know, do other things. So let's, for example, order bomb. Order a bomb or another type attack on a race. I don't remember seeing this. So here we can ask them to attack another race. I'm guessing we'll need some sort of relations. You can do propaganda, espionage, sabotage, and rumor to affect the relations. But let's look at the relations screen. There we go. So, Drox Operatives, we're up here. Here's the brunt. All their modifiers. Right now, they're the only ones we know about. But here we can do some interesting trades. So we can give them ramjet technology. And it'll increase the relations. They don't really have much to offer us except credits. Or we can give them planet knowledge. They'll give us 75 credits. We can do alliances and other things. So sure, let's offer that. So now they know about that planet. There's all sorts of modifiers. So they'll send out a colony ship and go try to... Oop, I don't want to go in that wormhole. If you don't move quickly enough, you will go through the wormhole. That laser is ridiculous, by the way. Audit The laser's not very powerful, but you know it's very Star Trek based. You don't have to do much effort to deal with them. So this is Drox Operative, well, the basics anyway. There's a lot more to it. It's all about race relations, equipping your ship, and reading the sections, and then moving on and doing it again, harder enemies, and things like that. So there's so many things. And back to space base is right up my alley. See, those guys, like, drop off missiles. They get close and drop off a missile, which is a pain, because they can be pretty damaging. Oh, we got elite cheap deflectors. Yes. So that's plus 33 max shield. Look at all these nice bonuses. So that's really nice compared to what we had. That is a good find. And then we take this, once we beat this, we take this ship into the next. And you keep moving your way up that ladder.
Shields down.
You gotta keep moving. So I like to keep a nuclear reactor around just in case we need it for a slot. I don't know, the slots system feels frustrating at times, but you get more slots as your ship gets bigger. The brunt sends you messages. You seem honorable, thanks. I try to be honorable, I really do. The first levels are pretty easy. I remember when I beat a sector that I think the next one just got worked on. Because it's a lot of randomization. Oh, it's an ambush. The faction is getting quite hard. These are just kind of better than the regular monsters. Well, not bosses or anything. Shields are nice. Gotta be careful not to hit these mines either. Okay, I think that'll about cover it for this kind of intro video to Drox Operative. Oh no. Where am I? I went through a wormhole by accident. But a lot of space junk here. Anyway, I could just keep playing this for a while. So, I'm gonna go. Alright, see you guys later.